The 2003 Women's World Cup was a stage for some outstanding individual performances. This was a tournament graced by a dazzling collection of women's soccer's greatest ever players. In this special programme, we pay tribute to the stars of the 4th Women's World Cup.
Patient Saki. Alberta Saki for Ghana, and Barbieri again. Alberta Saki again preparing herself for the shot. And tremendous concentration from Barbieri. All she could do was push it over for the corner. So passing like that won't really help the cause. It was Deuce who's just come on, and Alberta Saki, a cracking goal! Alberta Saki showing us exactly why back in April she was named African Women's Footballer of the Year. And it all came from a horrific pass, you've got to say, by Bryony Deuce. She's only been on the park for a matter of seconds. And Alberta Saki getting the better of Diane Alagic. For once, Barbieri, who's been so resilient, was powerless to prevent it. Alberta Saki, who was dropped for the match against Russia on Thursday, returns to the side with a bang. Joy for the Ghanaian supporters. They've had precious little of that commodity in the Women's World Cup so far. That long raking free kick from Baidu, and Saki's in again! It's Alagic off the line, but Alberta Saki's there. The Ghanaian captain has done it again. It looked as though Alagic had done enough to prevent the goal. Barbieri again with a superb save. But Alberta Saki, the African Women's Footballer of the Year, has given Ghana a 2-goal lead and put them well on course now for what would be their first ever victory here at the Women's World Cup. Approaching the hour mark here in Southern California. Liu Ying and Bai Ji. Oh, she's only been playing in that striking position for a matter of seconds. Oh, a mistake by Okoye. Will they punish them here? Surely, Bai Ji. Oh, a superb save by Sulemana. And when it comes to shot stopping, we're talking about absolute quality, aren't we? Bai Ji here again, unfortunately for her, racing in here with a weaker foot. She is naturally left-sided, left-footed, but Sulemana flinging herself at the ball. And a win here for Australia would really throw a spanner in the works, certainly as far as China are concerned. Liu Ying for the Chinese, and Zhang Ouying as Kel commits herself. It's Bai Ji, and the Chinese have levelled the match. It's Bai Ji who has done it. The converted defender playing as a striker here tonight. She had time to make up her mind. It was a quality ball this from Zhang Ouying. Bai Ji smacking it with her weaker right foot. And now the mainstay of the Russian defence, 38-year-old Marina Burakova. Don't see too many mistakes from Burakova at the back, but that was one. And Strukova under pressure, it's Bai Ji for China. And it was all down to an uncharacteristically sloppy pass from Burakova. Volkova did wonderfully well to parry, but then unable to hang on to it. Still bobbing and weaving and posing all sorts of problems for the Russian defence. This was almost bordering on the arrogant from Bai Ji. Now Strukova for company. Oh, she's such an entertainer, Bai Ji, despite the marking. She's a feisty little battler, this player, Komarova. Played back in '99 as well. Now Baiji, it's opening up here perfectly for Baiji. And Volkova, Baiji scores for China. Oh, she made it look so simple. The Russian defense ripped apart. And Baiji, who began her career as a left back and has now moved to the striking position, has scored her second goal of the 2003 FIFA Women's World Cup. It's China 1, Russia 0.
Birgit with the throw. And a first-time shot here, and a brilliant save. In fact, a top-class save there. Look at this, she spins and whacks it in, and that's an excellent save. It was a precision shot packed with power. This is really good play from them. Soubiron slips it in. This is Pichon's chance. Pichon's still there. Pichon very much in the thick of things. There was no flag raised. Bente Nordby got down to make the stop. So Rosanna plays it forward for Marta, who looks up and sees there's acres ahead. It's Marta still. Turning here is Katia, needs to get the shot in. Katia does get the shot in, and a decent save by Nordby. All about Marta and Katia combining there. Katia weaved the position for the shot, cracked it hard and low, and that's a very good save.
Hamm, one back, saved on the line. Abby one back, who collided with an opponent just seconds before that free kick was taken. The US lead 1-0. Mia Hamm can point the way forward to the semi-finals here. It's Hamm. Saved by Nordby. Extraordinary. Pierce. It's Paulo. Fantastic save by the goalkeeper. Two extraordinary stops now in the space of 2 minutes. First to deny Mia Hamm, and then Cindy Paulo with that powerful header, and it remains 1-0. Birgit Prinz, the princess of the German women's team. And they have an opportunity with Prinz here, and LeBlanc makes another good stop. Prinz with a stunning shot on goal. LeBlanc really had to be on her toes then to turn that one away. So Germany have had twice as many attempts on goal, and here's another one for Prinz. That's it, that'll do it for Germany. Prinz was almost destined to get a name on the score sheet. Germany's 11th attempt on goal brings them their third goal of the match, and the first of the championships for Birgit Prinz. Japan have lost it, mine it through to Prinz. Prinz for Germany, 2-0. Japan can ill afford to give the ball away in such a dangerous position. And when Minot slipped the ball through to Birgit Prinz, the German flag was flying once again. Sakai dispossessed, and Minot with the assist. Prinz with a goal.
Goal for Germany by number 9, Birgit Prinz.
And this is Prinz, who's already scored. And Prinz again, almost close to her second goal of the match. Birgit Prinz. This is her stock in trade. Receiving the ball with her back to goal, and then creating an opening, and having the shot on goal with terrific power. Their message to Japan is simple: if you want to win this game, come and get it. And Prinz now looking for a third goal. She's got it! And it's her third goal of the competition. And the Germans now are home and dry. And some rather poor Japanese defending, punished once again by Birgit Prinz. There wasn't a great deal to aim at by Prinz, but that didn't stop her squeezing the ball in.
Germany here promising to prosper for a third time. It's a great goal. It's scored by Prinz. She was in super position and she executed the volley brilliantly. Germany lead by 3. They're on their way to the quarter-finals. Nothing Romina Ferro can do at that sort of range. When Birgit Prinz gets into position to meet the ball in here, it's absolute perfection. It's acrobatic, it's into the net, and Germany are 3 up. Prinz. This time she does break through to set up maybe another goal. The pullback is good, and it is goal number 5 for Germany. Conny Pullers. The surging run of Birgit Prinz, the German Footballer of the Year, and the emphatic finish of Conny Pullers, her 9th goal for Germany.
Birgit Prinz now for Germany, using her power. It's Prinz, and there it is. Birgit Prinz makes it 5 and scores her 5th goal of this Women's World Cup. And there was no stopping Prinz here. Nobody within 2 or 3 yards of her. Completely single-minded. It was never in any doubt at all. Was judged by Strukova, and Prinz storming in. Birgit Prinz, oh, that's an astonishing goal! The 2nd of the day for Birgit Prinz, her 6th of this Women's World Cup. And Germany have cemented their place in the last 4 in some style.
They say luck is the greatest ace in football. Well, it has not been handed to the US, and there could be more problems here. Prinz, is this her 7th goal of the championships? It is. The US are taking a pounding here. She is a leading goal scorer in the Women's World Cup. As Minot with her 7th assist, making her a record holder, beating Mia Hamm's record in '95. We've played 3 minutes of stoppage time, and Germany head for the final in the biggest upset here of the Women's World Cup 2003.
Danger to the French, certainly, and the header's on the mark, and it's a terrific save as well. Really fine effort from Gulbrandsen and an excellent save from Céline Marty. But Solveig Gulbrandsen very close here to the opening goal of these World Cup finals. Cracking header right on the mark, and a stretch and a fingertip save from Marty. And an excellent catch by Céline Marty. Same old ploy, 3 in the 6-yard area. Marty and her co-defenders clear the danger, as they've done on every occasion so far. There might be a goal for Pettersson too. If Pettersson turns and finishes, she just can't do that because of the excellence of Marty, the goalkeeper, making the stop with her feet. She twisted, she turned, she kept Georges at bay, but then she in turn was also kept at bay by the legs of the goalkeeper. And now it will be taken on again. The Koreans enjoying these moments, and the opportunity here is for the cross. Park with the header! What a save! That's a fantastic save by Céline Marty, and she deserves the hug there from Corinne Diacre. As Park rose for the glory here, it seems certain that South Korea were about to be in front. The header is good, the save is fabulous. Park cannot believe that she hasn't scored. And the Koreans are attacking now with Lee. Lee's in on goal. Could Korea snatch the advantage? Second opportunity, too high. Down on the ground she goes. It's that sort of a night at the moment. Well, we certainly should have had goals. Again, though, Céline Marty has come to French rescue. Can she find one of those probing runs of hers? A ball in here. This is the chance. Marta, Katia, the save made. It's the most exciting moment of the game so far. And that was a tremendous effort again just to keep Katia at bay. A gift for Marty. Now it is in for Katia. This is the opening for Katia. A little flick, a header, and great goalkeeping again from Céline Marty. Marty has been, for me, the best goalkeeper in the World Cup.
Charmaine Hooper to take the corner kick, and she'll bend her left boot around this ball. Oh, and it almost went in at the near post. There was a real problem there. Great defensive header by Hooper. That's exactly why she's back in defence. She's lost out to Meinert. Meinert here for Germany. Gottsfleisch. Great block, virtually on her own goal line by Charmaine Hooper. Give that woman a pat on the back. Kara Frake is a right-sided midfield player as Canada take this corner, flicked on dangerously, and oh, a great chance there, I think, for possibly Dennis. So it's Hooper here for Canada. And Canada have the lead. She looks mighty relieved. There's Charmaine Hooper, the oldest player to feature at a Women's World Championships. Said she thought her time with the national team had all but finished. It's Hooper. Oh, just kisses the top of the crossbar. Canada dismissed the expectancy there, which was for Lang to strike it, and Hooper just curled her left boot around this one.
So Timko with the first corner. Away by Han Wensha, and the good news is that Isabelle Morneau is poised to return. An opportunity here for Canada, and they've taken the lead. Charmaine Hooper, the Canadian captain, the record goal scorer for the Canadian women's team, completely catching the Chinese defence by surprise. They've gone in front with only 10 men on the park here. It's a stunning lead for Canada with only 7 minutes on the clock.
Timko's early ball forward, looking for Latham here, and it might go in, and it's gone just wide. Oh. Latham, and Latham sets off towards goal, chased by Uber. It's Latham. That's surely a penalty. It is. I'm not sure Argentina have much to argue about. Coronel's challenge on Latham was reckless, to say the least. Towards Latham, good header by her, fantastic save. Surely they're going to score here. Sinclair unable to turn the ball in from close range, and that was a very good stop by Ferro. Latham with a really good opportunity. Canada seemed destined to make it 2-0. They all missed it after the ball was headed on really well by Latham. Then Sinclair just couldn't turn the ball in, and neither could Lang. Very good header in the end by Latham, and a very good save indeed. Fantastic save and poked in there by Latham. Canada have a 2-goal lead and they're home and dry now. And a goal once again for Christine Latham. Congratulated by her teammates, and all her hard work now has paid off. Cross here by Lang. Latham had the first header and Latham the first to react to stab the ball in. Kiss. 3-0. They lost their concentration, and she's done it again. Latham scores once again for Canada.
One back by Matheson. Timko. Sinclair. Latham. Latham score. Canada are level. Real fight there for Latham to get there. Set up here by Sinclair. Latham had a lot to do, but barged Yamagishi off the ball. And 34 minutes in, Canada are well and truly back in this game.
The ball is transferred to the other end. This may be the chance for the Norwegians to get a second, and it's still there. She's trying to hook it in. Brilliantly done from the angle. Danny Melgren, 2-0 Norway, and that may well be victory for the Scandinavians. And how well she took the goal. And here she goes. The goalkeeper comes, gets a touch on the ball, but look at that for presence of mind and technique from Danny Melgren, who scores her 7th goal against the French in 5 appearances, her 38th goal for her country. It's Norway 2, France 0. Oh, a lovely flick on here. This is another opportunity for Rapp. Rapp will take the play to the edge of the area, cutting inside Diacra. Maybe a goal for Pettersson, maybe a third one here. Oh, off the upright. So unlucky, Melgren. She is some striker, and she hit that one venomously, and it flew off the outside of the upright. All the good approach play done by Anita Rapp, and then as Pettersson went to ground, it flew to Melgren and just flicked off the upright.
Melgren gives chase. 4 here, though, is Yu Kin Kim. Another opportunity for Norway. And again it's Lane, and it's been put in by Gulbrandsen. And Gulbrandsen gives Norway the lead, just short of the 5-minute mark. No foul. The Australian official waving play on, and here's Marianne Pettersson with Melgren waiting for the cross. It's Melgren, it's 2. Goalkeeper was very late to spot the threat there of Melgren. And the Norwegian captain points the way forward towards the quarter-finals. Gulbrandsen now for Norway. Pettersson unmarked on the right-hand side, if they can pick her out. It's 3-0. It's so easy for them. Melgren makes it 3 and claims her 2nd goal of the match. Dagny Melgren again on target. The decoy run from Pettersson.
was enough to unsettle the Korean defence.
They've been dangerous every time, and here they are again, Svensson and Ljungberg, and Ljungberg takes it away, may have to go for goal herself. It's Ljungberg, and the save is excellent from Ri Jong-hee. But they're really struggling to contain Hannah Ljungberg at the moment. She's a candidate already for player of the match, winning the ball as she did there off Chon Hee-young, whipping in the shot hard and low. Then with Ljungberg. Goes for the back heel. Ljungberg will latch onto Svensson's ball. Does have a try to pull it back to Anderson. Now it's lobbed in, and this might be dangerous. Ljungberg is there. Svensson is here. It will then break, and around the edge of the area, little touches. And a chance this for the Swedes to get a second goal. Maybe now still. Ljungberg off the upright. And no look for Ljungberg here. And it goes out, flicked off the post.
Over the head of Svensson. Ljungberg! Good save by Denny. The better opportunities are certainly coming the way of the team in yellow. Trying to get it up and over Dede. Free kick taken by Anderson. Pulled back in play. Ljungberg, it's there! Sweden have scored. It's Ljungberg who heads them into the lead. The deadlock is broken just short of the hour mark. And it's the Swedish Women's Footballer of the Year, Hannah Ljungberg, who brings relief to the Swedish crowd. Ljungberg. Svensson wants it. Merström gets it wide though. Sjögren. Sjögren now for the Swedes. Ljungberg, it's there. Sweden surely now are home and dry. Fantastic work by Sjögren. And no wonder Ljungberg and Sjögren congratulate each other, because they have unstitched the Nigerian defence. Look at this. An outrageous turn when she had two Canadians to bypass through the legs of Dennis. She has her dancing shoes on tonight. Time to let the handbrake off, girls. Ljungberg now, real opportunity for the Swedes. Ljungberg, opening goal. Joy unconfined by the Swedes. Terrific flick here. And a very sharp piece of finishing here by Hannah Ljungberg. What we were saying, about a great time to find a goal just before half-time. It is time to let the handbrake off. Kobayashi got it back towards Sawa. Great save by the goalkeeper. Sawa almost gives Japan the lead. And that was an excellent piece of goalkeeping to deny Japan the opening goal of the game. Kobayashi stands over the ball, so too does Kawakami. Kobayashi drives it in. Otani, chance for Sawa, 1-0. Sawa scores. Sawa, the outstanding player from the WWC, gives Japan the lead. Her second chance of the game. And this time she takes it. Yamagishi. Yamamoto. And still Yamamoto for Japan. Fantastic goal. She's done it again. Sawa makes it 2-0 and claims the second goal of the game. That was a fantastic move. Yamamoto's cross. Sawa had a lot to do, and no wonder the Japanese are delighted. They have a real star here in Homari Sawa. Well, if the cross was sweet, the finish was certainly Sawa. Dispatched in with the outside of a right boot. That's a terrific piece of finishing. Yamamoto again. Oh, fantastic goal. Denied by the assistant's flag. That would have been a hat-trick. That would have meant she was the leading goal scorer in the competition. She was offside quite clearly, but watch this. Breathtaking. Arakawa. Sawa. Otani! Sawa provided the cross. Great diving header by Otani. Kobayashi's through here. Otani waits in the middle. It's Kobayashi. Otani. Sawa. 1-0. Japan's first significant attack, and Sawa gives them the lead. Terrific run here by Kobayashi. And although the cross was missed by Otani, it wasn't by Sawa. It's Japan who take the lead.
That might just be a free kick. It is the substitute there, Song Hyun-ah, taking the player down, Fadiga, and already in, and Katia will score! The free kick was taken so sharply there, the Koreans were caught out, and I did say that Katia only needed one chance to break the offside trap and to get it right. Daniela slipped it through, Katia wrapped it into the Korean net. Brazil lead by 2-0. Left-footed. And then drilled into Katia onside. This could finish the job now, and Katia will score again. 3 for Brazil, 2 for Katia. Bring on the points. And it's samba time again for these joyful Brazilians. Well, she's finally managed to find the art of staying onside, and it's a joyful Katia who wraps in her 17th goal for Brazil. In only 13 appearances, the goals just keep on coming for Katia. Formiga trying to get away from Rapp, plays it into Katia. Katia's shot's a decent one as well, well held by Nordby, but it was a first-time snap effort from Katia, which shows why she's got 17 goals in just 13 matches for Brazil. Maicon to take the corner, left-footed, which means she'll swing it away in the direction of the likes of Katia there. Full stand in the way. Formiga. Well, Formiga into the area she will go. The cross is good. Katia scores for Brazil, who are surely on their way now. What a wonderful cross from Formiga, and what an easy header for Katia to plant wide of Nordby. Her 18th goal for Brazil, but look at the way Formiga takes on the Norwegian defence here and finds the perfect cross for the tall striker, who glances it down wide of the Norwegian goalkeeper, And what a scoreline this is. Norway 1, Brazil 4. Maikon, the ball spins up off her shin. Now she might try and seek to play Katia through the middle. The goalkeeper's unsure. Katia might get the goal here for Brazil. What a mistake by goalkeeper Celine Mati. It's the first mistake she's made in the entire tournament. She hangs her head as Katia celebrates, and Brazil are surely now on their way through to the quarterfinals of the Women's World Cup. 4 goals Katia has scored here in Washington. Katia now has 19 goals for Brazil in 15 appearances, and she's one of the top scorers here in the Women's World Cup.
And Wiegmann has made a good run forward here for Germany, and a good turn as well, away from Timko. Wiegmann, Prinz, Meinert. Oh, Meinert's deserved a goal. She really has. And again, Germany hit the frame of the goal through Meinert. Oh, it's been headed against the frame of the goal again by Meinert. That's twice now she's headed against the crossbar.
Stegemann will nudge it and then take a return. Needs a good cross, gets a good cross. Chance of the first goal. Germany lead. And it hasn't taken them long to make the breakthrough. And the goal scorer, Maren Meinert, with her first goal of these World Cup finals. Joy for Germany. Maren Meinert, the 30-year-old, who's also come out of retirement to play here, has the first goal of the game. And it's going to form. Wiegmann, scorer of one of Germany's goals already today, and Wiegmann's into position here again. Runs so well, takes up great attacking positions. This is an opportunity for goal number 4, and it is beautifully struck for the Germans. Applause all round here for Maren Meinert, who gets her second goal of these finals. Delightful touches of skill around the edge of the area here. But it's Maren Meinert who pockets her second goal with an accurate shot wide of Ferro. And Germany have scored 4 times here in 43 minutes. A last thrust forward surely from Germany now. Meinert to the edge of the area. 2 are calling for it on the far side, and here is a chance. Oh, that's an absolute cracker of a goal. Lovely ball laid across there by Meinert. Disappointment for Ferro to be beaten for the 6th time. The cross perfection. What a cracking header as well from Müller.
Here's an opening. It's Martina Müller. And Germany take the lead. Maren Meinert was the player who set this up. And that's a very good finish from Martina Müller.
There's going to be 1 or 2 tears out there in a few moments' time as Prinz strides off towards goal. Slips it through to Meinert, who is completely unmarked. And Germany are in the final. It's all over now. The USA are eliminated, and there's no way back. The USA pushed forward relentlessly, and Prinz sets up Meinert. And the Germans now know the job is done. Here's Gareth Frakers. Prinz. Great ball into Meinert. Early chance here in the second half. 1-1. Germany a level within the opening 63 seconds of the second half. 1 or 2 Swedish women look round, hoping for an offside flag, but the only flag raised at the moment is the German one. Maren Meinert, who's had a reputation of creating goals, this time turns goal scorer. The woman who was persuaded to come back on the German team for these championships, a woman who's played in the USA in the Women's League here, makes it 1 apiece.
A confirmed strike back from this corner. might get through to Viguer. And this is long. The chance is still there. It's hacked away. Still, Marinette Pichon hasn't got a World Cup goal, but this was a decent play. She hooked it across the face of goal, and there was Unilaine to clear. It's lost now. Wook will play it in. Here goes Pichon. Pichon round the goalkeeper. Is she? No. It's not on her favoured foot, and that's crucial, really. Hits it straight at the goalkeeper. It's played in with enough height. Diacre, she's got a goal as Pichon. The Korean goalkeeper is mortified. She has been beaten by France's #1 striker. And Marinette Pichon has her first World Cup finals goal. It's the first one ever struck by France in World Cup finals. And France may be on the road to victory. And the crowd are getting behind this spirited French challenge now. They've got to be quick though. Soubiron, it's played through the middle. Here is Pichon! Goal for France from Marinette Pichon! And late in the day, the French come up with a goal here. Only the second Brazil have conceded in 3 matches. They've no idea what's going on in the other game, but France at least have done their part of the bargain some good with Pichon's second late goal in 2 matches. And here is a real opportunity for Brazil to strike first in the game. Left-footed Marta, 1-0 it is. Clinically struck, and Marta has Brazil's first goal of the 2003 Women's World Cup Finals. Here's the goal scorer Marta, very left-footed player, but a very sweet left foot. Looks extremely comfortable on the ball, and the crowd like the back heel there. This is dangerous, this is Marta, and still she goes on. Katia's across the middle, Marta, and goes for goal. She looks one of the better players on the field, Marta. Daniela's ball, this might be number 3. Well, it was a terrific flicked header from Marta, and the response from Kim Chung-mi was excellent. A flick over the top of the crossbar. This was Daniela's free kick, which saw the little flicked header. Marty arrived there. Good header, good save. Here we go. Oh, it's lovely. Marta. And driven across, and still a chance might be here. Marta! Brazil have their 3rd goal, and Marta has plundered yet another one. And it was all down to her, really. She opened it up for Maicon, and she finished it off as well. And Bente Nordby is beaten for the 3rd time. Marta has her 2nd goal of the World Cup finals. Maicon had driven it in. Nordby could do no more. Marta took one touch with the right foot, but still favoured the left to drill it between the Norwegian defenders. Marta. Still Marta. Still Marta. And still. And here's a lovely ball. Christiani's onside.
Marta, that's a good ball by Marta. And Marta's after this one. The goalkeeper's come a long way. Is that a penalty? It is. Her inexperience was evident there. And when Marta galloped through on goal, there was only one outcome. Can young Sofia Lundgren, thrown into this tie at the 11th hour, become the heroine of the Swedish team? Marta to take the penalty. Oh, she got a hand to the ball but couldn't keep it out. And Brazil are level. She won the penalty and she scores it.
Just nicked back by Hamm and thrashed into the net it goes from the left boot of Christine Lilly. When you looked at the touches of Hamm and the final one from Lilly. It's beyond the goalkeeper, it's 2-0. The United States are romping it here. Wonderful corner kick, splendid header. Hamm has picked her out. It's perfectly placed in off the underside of the bar. Hamm's already set at 1 goal from a corner kick. Here she looks to provide a third one for the Americans. It's long. The keeper checks. The header's good. The header's very good indeed. The ball is in the net. Oh, Hamm here doing the job, blocking off the corner. Precious Dady on the line. Can she be a precious goalkeeper for her country? United States lead by a goal to 0. It was struck unerringly. Hamm doesn't miss from 12 yards out. And she keeps up her record of scoring in every World Cup finals. And here she is with her first set-piece take of the night. The papers were full of how she manages to land the ball on the heads of colleagues. And that's what she's looking to do here now, and she's in fact hit the ball straight into the net. It's number 2 for the United States. It's 2 for Hamm. I'm not sure she intended that, but who cares around Philadelphia tonight? It's Hamm 2, Nigeria 0. And the goalkeeper just got it all wrong, really. And Hamm's ball has floated over the top of the goalkeeper, and I'll tell you what, she's in the headlines again tomorrow. And she says she doesn't like the headlines. But take nothing away from Hamm. It's yet another free kick that's turned out successfully for her. Well, here we go again. Here's goal number 3 about to arrive for the United States here. They're in the mood all right now. It's another floater, and this time Precious Dady does go up to it, and the ball is just over the top from Hamm. She's obviously going for goal this time, and it's off the top of the crossbar. It would have been one of the fastest hat-tricks in World Cup history, I'm sure. Coming in about 14 minutes. But anyway, she has to settle for 2 right now. And May, who almost set up another one. Can Hamm find another assist? She's already found 2 goals for us on the night. It may well be, it is! How do they do it? It's extraordinary, isn't it? The ball was absolutely perfect from Hamm yet again. And yes, Cindy Parlow is unstoppable. It's almost a replica of the goal she scored against Sweden. The United States are on their way through, and Hamm yet again claims the assist. Parlow simply stood there, bowed her head, and it's the United States 3, Nigeria 0. Hamm inevitably with the take. It's just over the top this time. This might be danger. This might be another goal. Oh, it should be. Kept out initially. Hamm might have had a hat-trick there.
Hamm. And she was held out there by Lane, who's going to get a yellow card. Lilly. As far as the World Cup goes, this is the end of the road for an outstanding group of individuals led by Hamm. And Hamm, a gasp of excitement as she gets the ball in towards Parlow. Shannon Box waits virtually on the goal line. And Kat Reddick's in there as well. It's over Reddick's head. Box scores! Shannon Box has given the US the lead once again in this game. Her powerful presence on the line was too much there for Sasha Andrews, and she bundles the ball over the line, and the USA have the lead for the second time. They have graced the World Cup stage for a decade, some of these players. It's bye-bye from Mia Hamm. The USA have claimed third spot in the World Cup 2003.
People ask what our legacy will be, and I think you see all these people in the stands where we didn't have that 10 years ago. And you see all the looks on these young girls' faces who now have a dream that they couldn't even fathom. And the opportunity to compete in arenas like this, play for your national team, and really empower you to do whatever you want to do. That's the message that we've always stressed is we do it through soccer, we do it through sports, but the confidence that we share with each other and the love that we have as friends and teammates, those are the things that are most important in life.
Through the middle goes Coronel, who's been one of the best players and attempts to chip the keeper. Twice now Coronel has been foiled by the agility of Silke Rottenberg. Man, that was a good save.
Here is Danilova. Oh yes, Danilova with a superb shot. And Rottenberg finally called into action. But that was classy play from the 16-year-old striker. Her first taste of the Women's World Cup. And it was hit with power, with ferocity.
Minute tread on the ball. Lily! Great save by Rottenberg. First real strike in anger by the US since going a goal down. Their ability to get the ball forward from midfield is not particularly good, and they're being dragged this way and that. And it's one back, and it's Hamm. It's still Hamm. And it's blocked. Lily followed up, but it was blocked, and Rottenberg is injured. Mia Hamm just got away from the German defence, and that's where Rottenberg was injured. It was a very brave piece of goalkeeping by Rottenberg. That's better. One back. Hamm is chasing after this one. One back waits. Abby one back, great take by the goalkeeper Rottenberg. Another ball forward here for Mia Hamm, and Rottenberg heads the ball out, and she's caught one of her own defenders there and knocked her into the middle of next week. Just taking Gottslich off to make sure she's okay. You wouldn't want to knock her beer over, would you? Sweden rallying here after being under pressure for such a long time. And Lundberg is through! Great save by Rottenberg. Germany, who've rattled Sweden so many times, almost undone here by Lundberg, who got past Hengst and then Minute, but not past Silke Rottenberg.
Here's Baiji. Oh, lovely play. Baiji's cross, and Sulemana struggling to get there. And the opening goal arrives for Sun Wen. Perfectly positioned at the far post. It's her 11th goal here at the Women's World Cup altogether. And Sulemana, who's been breathtakingly brilliant for the Ghanaians, completely misjudging this one. And Soon Wen at the far post, nodding it calmly into the back of the net. Soon Wen in her final Women's World Cup. An intriguing ball it is, so Pu Wei. Here's Liu Yali, the left back. Now Soon Wen, can she get on the end of it? She can! Oh, breathtaking play from Soon Wen. It really was an inch-perfect ball, this, from Liu Yali, the left back. And Soon Wen trying to lose her marker, Saenko. She did that change of direction at the last minute. And I wonder if Volkova would have known anything about it. I suspect not. Now Soon Wen inches away from equaling the record of 12 goals in the Women's World Cup. Now will we see some magic from the player who's been named the best in the world on 3 separate occasions? Soon Wen here for China. Oh, off the woodwork. Off the crossbar. And Soon Wen, I'm sure, thought that was destined to fly into the back of the net. Was dipping. And Soon Wen, just seconds after Canada had gone in front, almost replying for China. Pu Wei now for China, with the Canadian defenders backing off, and Soon Wen trying to position herself. Well, Soon Wen painstakingly trying to find the right spot inside the area. This was classic Soon Wen, riding the challenges, virtually nothing to aim at, yet almost managed to direct the ball into the back of the net.
Sweden still trying to make an impact, but the ball rebounds satisfactorily for Lundberg here to float across in, and this is a chance and a good header and a wonderful goal for Sweden. Absolutely wonderful goal headed in by Victoria Svensson. USA 2, Sweden 1, and they're on the score sheet with goal number 33 of Victoria Svensson's international career. A perfectly placed header over the flying Brian Ascari. Lundberg's cross, but look at the way Victoria Svensson rises here. She gets way up above the defender Kate Sobrero, and the header's beneath the crossbar. It's a great goal for the Swedes. You can probably hear a bit of shrieking going on down there. Sweden keep the ball inside that Korean penalty area with Anderson. Lobbed in here, Svensson, Sweden lead. She's done it again. She scored against the United States, and she scores the first goal conceded by North Korea in these World Cup finals. Excellently done. And Victoria Svensson's knack of being in the right place at the right time, here again for all to see. Malin Anderson with a flick over the top. She timed the run to perfection, and Sweden lead by a goal to 0. Takes it away from the first opponent, then finds Svensson. Svensson to run at them. She's always looking for Lundberg alongside her. They have to go alone though. But Victoria Svensson's done brilliantly to wend her way through here and to win a throw-in for Sweden. Oh well, she started this game. Svensson's the one who's looking really dangerous here. Svensson so good on the ball, but the defender stays with her, Yunin Sil. They can't get it away. Svensson rides one challenge, goes for goal here. Svensson, very unlucky indeed. Well, Victoria Svensson, a candidate for the player of the match, weaving her way through for the shot, just wide of the uprights.
We're still tied at 0-0. Svensson, fantastic save, and Svensson so close to the opening goal, and the Nigerian fans loved that moment, up on their feet, waving their green and white flags. Svensson slams the ball against the frame of the goal, and that's the closest the Swedes have come. Svensson working hard, but they've got a little change out of the Brazilian defence so far. They're in Ljungberg. This is Moostrom. Moostrom with a good chance to cross the ball here. And a terrific header and a terrific goal by Svensson. Deadlock's broken. Nobody picked up Svensson at all when Moostrom floated that ball in. No wonder she congratulates Moostrom, because she provided the cross. And Svensson scores a 35th international goal. Daniela just got nowhere near her. Anderson with a cross, Svensson with a header. Good football by the Swedes. Ersberg. Sörström. Svensson. Great turn. Still Svensson. Great save by Swiatek. Good football by the Swedes. They hammered at a locked door then, and it just almost came off its hinges as Svensson got away from Hooper. Here's Svensson. Ljungberg. Öqvist. Yes, that's it. Sweden, I think, are on their way to the final. Terrific play by Svensson. Pulled it back here for Ljungberg, who missed it, but Öqvist didn't.
The top two goal scorers in the tournament both came from Germany.
In second place and winning the Adidas silver shoe is number 14, Maren Meinert from Germany.
Maren Meinert, who's had a fantastic World Cup, persuaded to come back after international retirement to play in this competition, and I'm sure she's glad. She says yes. World Cup winner and silver shoe winner as well.
First place and winning the Adidas golden shoe is number 9, Prinz from Germany.
And the golden shoe winner, Birgit Prinz, and able to add to the 7 goals she scored in the tournament, and able to score in every game in the competition. She just missed out on the final, but she'll be pretty happy with her day's work.
The best goalkeeper of the FIFA Women's World Cup USA 2003, as elected by the Technical Study Group members, is number 1, Silke Rottenberg from Germany.
Silke Rottenberg is the goalkeeper of the tournament, and that really clinched by her semi-final display against the USA.
While the Germans scored 25 goals on their way to winning the World Cup, they conceded only 4.
The most outstanding players of the tournament. Third place and winning the Adidas bronze ball is number 14, Maren Meinert of Germany.
Another German success, the Bronze Ball Award, third best player in the championships.
Second place and winning the Adidas silver ball is number 11, Victoria Svensson from Sweden.
Sweden do have representation then on the victory podium, and it comes from their outstanding striker, Victoria Svensson. Golden shoe winner and now golden ball winner, top scorer and best player of World Cup 2003. Our congratulations to Birgit Prinz.
It was no surprise that the World Cup winners dominated the individual awards. The Germans had set the standards throughout the competition. The strength and depth of the women's game confirmed by the presence of so many star performers.